fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday the 16th of December 2022. The weekend is almost here. I hope you are keeping well. It's again slightly chilly here in Bangkok compared to what it normally is. Temperatures dropped overnight. But temperature is rising around the world as we laugh together in unison. You must have seen the news by now, by the time you're checking out this video, of Donald Trump's trading card NFT collection. It is hilarious. It is so funny. Surely that will warm everybody up. Even in cold England, you must be laughing at the idiocy of the world's greatest moron. What has he done now? He's trying to get more money, of course. So he's selling a collection of trading cards. No, he's not selling trading cards. He's selling them as NFTs. That means you don't even get the card. And he's advertising them as Christmas presents. Oh, I'm wondering how you wrap that up and put it under the tree, an NFT. But anyway, and he says, this is art based on my life. And there are pictures of him like going to the moon and dressed as Superman and ridiculous things that he could never do in a gazillion years. And he's slim in most of the pictures as well. They're so funny. They're really dreadful fan art type stuff, you know. Oh my God, it is so funny. He will do anything for money, that man. Rather counterintuitively, though, I mean, if you think about it, I suppose, things that are really popular are not valuable in the long term, are they? I've got, say, a copy of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon here, which is a very old record. It's, I forget, 77 was it, or 76, or whenever it was released. But it was such a huge selling album that record, that vinyl, is not really worth money. I mean, if I wanted to sell it, I don't want to sell it, but if I was a collector of things, and I'm not, I couldn't sell it for much money because it's sold in its trillions. Well, it sold a lot anyway. But these things are definitely not going to sell, are they? So if you could get one, then I suppose, and hang on to it, if there is such a thing as NFTs in the future, which is extremely doubtful. I mean, it's such a con anyway. The whole thing is just scam and ridiculous. I suppose if they could endure in, like 100 years, it would be worth money because nobody's going to get one now. But unfortunately, if it were a physical thing, there we are. It might increase in value. That's what I meant. But since it's an NFT, it's not going to survive much longer anyway. It's so funny. Just check out the artwork. It's so ridiculous. That will warm the cockles of everybody's heart today on a cold day across the world in various places. Of course, if you're summertime now in Australia or somewhere, then, no need to wrap up warm, is there? Right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku. This is the hard level Friday game from The Guardian. Usually on Friday they have a hard level game. First thing I notice is the 8s blocking across here like this. That's going to give me an 8 in that square there. I didn't see anything else. I say the first thing I noticed, but I was looking around there and didn't spot anything nice and easy. But now I can, because now we've got the 4 blocking across here, so that gives me a 4 there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully you know the rules of Sudoku already. 2 blocking down here, that's going to put a 2 there and a 6 to finish that block. And don't forget to do all the things that YouTubers are supposed to do. That means, like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much. What do we know about 6s? Do we know enough? Nothing too amazing. Of course, we know that 6s go up there like that, but that's not spectacular, is it? Right, let's have a look and see what we've got down here. We've got 4s now blocking across like this and a 4 down here. So that's going to give me a 4 in that square there. We'll take the 4 and remove it to the top and a 4 across here. So 4 in that square there, and then 4 across here and up here. So we can place a 4 there. How are we doing? Is there just one Is it just the center block that doesn't? Oh no, this block over here doesn't have 4s. Ah, right. So we're going to have 4s in those squares there. I thought for a moment they were going to finish them off, but nope. This block here has yet to be solved. Right, what else do we have down here? 8s are done, 9s are over here. We get a pair of 9s there. Do we know anything else about 9? Not much. Okay, what else do we have down here? We have a single 2 blocking across here. We've got 2s down there, so 2s are like that. And 2s are also in these squares here. I mean, of course along here, but I mean in the bottom row, 2s are like that. What is happening in the bottom row actually? Let's see. 1, 2, 6, 9 we need. We've got 9s blocking there, so 9s are here like this. 2s are here like this. And the 1s and 6s are pretty unrestricted, so we won't bother with that for the moment. 7s, we've got 7s down here blocking across like this. That puts 7s into those squares, which is into these squares. But that's not particularly useful, is it? Yes, it is. Actually, 7 blocking up here and 7 down here and 7 across here, so that's a 7 there. So in fact, we can place a 7 just there. We've also got 7 blocking up here and across here, so 7 into that square there. 7 down here. Looks like we're going to start to populate the center block with our first digit. There you go. Does it feel good to have your first 7? Oh, I heard cats screaming there. We do not have a 7 up here yet, so it looks like we should do it. Because I do believe that's the last space, and somebody will complain if I don't finish off the 7s. There we are. 7s are now annihilated. Geno-7'd. 1, 6, 8, 9 at the top. I definitely can hear cats fighting. I'm assuming it's not my cat. I could be wrong though. I think my cat's trying to stay warm actually. It's kind of, last time I saw it was cuddled up on the, huddled up on the sofa trying to keep warm, so I don't think it's outside. What do we have? 2s, there we go. I see the 2 blocking down here and across here. So that gives me a 2 in that square there. So we now know that 9 is in those squares. Can you hear? I'm not sure if the microphone is picking up these cats whining. It's quite disturbing though. Okay, we have 3 blocking this square and 3 blocking this square. So in this row here is our 3. And we'll be left with 1 and 5 for that row. Actually, now we have 5 blocking like so. So that is, in fact, our 5. And this is where the 1 must go. Now, I know that 9 was down here, and now I can see 1 is down here as well. So 1 and 9 blocking across here. So that's has to be a 6. I'm going to have to go and check and make sure it's not my cat because it's bugging me. Hang on, before I do that though, let me put that 6 up there. So since I saw it. I'm back. It's not my cat. Let's continue along. Right, now where was I? So in this column we are lacking 1 and 5, I guess, and obviously the 5 here blocks this square, so that's the 5 and that's the 1. So this is 4 and 6, isn't it? And since this was 1 and 9, that's got to be 1 and 9 as well. And for those fans of unique rectangles, we know that this won't be 1 or 9. But now I can get this down here because I know that this is 1 or 9, so this has to be a 6 over here. Okay, we have 3 blocking down these 2 columns, so that's our 3, and we'll be left here with a 2, 5 pair. Speaking of 2, 5 pair, I noticed 2 and 5 up here in the top 2 rows, so that means that these 2 squares are 2 and 5. So now then the 1 blocks up here, the 1 must go there, and this will be 8 and 9. Does that help across here, 8 and 9? No, not really. Does it help down here if we know that that is 8 and 9? In these squares we're looking for, I guess 2, 5, 6. We have the 6's here, and 2, 5, not really. Okay. Just wondering if I'm going to need this to look at this with its... I mean, I know quite a lot of things already, right? This is 8 and 9, so this is 8 and 9, and this cannot be 8 or 9. Right, and I had a different unique rectangle, didn't I, somewhere? Anyway, I'm not sure that I'm going to need it, really. Let's just keep on keeping on. I'll get back to that later if I need to. I'm looking for something easier first of all. Let's go with the easy stuff. I was going to say there must be some easy stuff around. I knew it. This is the Guardian. They're not normally that tough, even on their hard level puzzles. Where else are we lacking? A 3. Okay, 3 across here, and up here. Is that the final? Yes, that's the final 3. So it certainly wasn't 8 or 9, was it? Right, what else do we have? So that's 1, 8, 9. Let's have a look and click on the digits and see if anything jumps up and says, hey, here I am. No good clicking on that. Right, here we go. 4. Excuse me, hit the wrong key. 4 now blocking across here. So here's our 4 and here is our 6. 6 up, 6 down, 6 across, 6 in. Got a nice little square of 6s there, I guess. 7 is done. 8's excuse me. Okay, missing numbers in this column here are 1, 6, 8. We have a 6 and an 8 blocking this square. That must be the 1, and that should be enough to finish the game now. 1's across like this, and 1 up here. So here is the 1. I suspect, I can't say for sure, but seems like that might be a key number. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I thought that would immediately lead to everything falling apart. It may do, but I just haven't noticed it yet. Maybe. Okay, we have 5 blocking this square, so in this column here's the space for the 5, and up here a 9 finishes off the column. And so 9 across here puts 9 into these squares, blocking down, blocking down. So this is a pair of 9s, but isn't this something else? What is that also? Isn't that a pair of something else? Well, it's not 2s. Oh, it's not 8s. 2, 8, 9. Oh, it's not 5. Oh, no, I was wrong. I thought I'd seen something and it was not correct. But that's the way the game goes when you're playing it live, right? Okay, we have 5 blocking this square, 5 blocking this square here, and 5 blocking this square. So in this column, now we know that's the 5 and this is the 2, so maybe that was enough to finish the game. Just took me a little while to find why it was. The 2 now is in this square here. 2 blocking down, 2 goes in this square here. And this is an 8, I believe. Then the 8 blocks up here, so here is our 8. 8 across here, 8 up here, here's the 8 again. And 8 across these 2 rows now, that puts an 8 into this square here. 8 going up here means you're an 8, please accept it. And you will be a 5. And the last number to place up here is a 9, I think. 9, of course, blocking across here. So here's our 9. The game is just about done now. This here has to be a 1, doesn't it? And this is our 1. And the missing number here is a 6, I think. 6 blocks down here. So there goes the 6. Not much more to go now. There's 1 number missing from this column. It looks to be a 1, and the last number to place here is a 9. That's from back. I had forgotten that actually. That's been there for such a long time. It had gone out of my memory. What else do we need? 2 blocking across here, so here's the 2. This block here is still lacking a 9, I think. And 9 blocks across here, so here is our 9, and to finish a 5 does it. Thank you very much. An enjoyable Guardian hard level, not super hard or anything like that, but just a nice start to the morning here, and hope you are having a great Friday wherever you are. Thank you. Bye bye.